Welcome to the stage, the comedy of Mr. Mike Keegan, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know that name. Mike Keegan. Keep it going for Joe Maffa, guys. Keep it going for him. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here because I don't get to work on Long Island that much. I'm on the road a lot, but I'm a Long Island boy, born and raised. Thank you. I'm on the road a lot. You learn a lot when you're on the road doing comedy. One of the biggest things I've learned is no matter what size you are, no matter what kind of shape you're in, you want to feel good about your body, go to a state fair in West Virginia. I'm the skinny guy at a state fair in West Virginia. Most times I'm the hottest chick. That's West Virginia. Yeah. About a year ago, I got invited to do a state fair in West Virginia. I was doing a show out there because my fucking career is going awesome. And get invited to go out there, and I'm driving out there. I have these horrible directions that they emailed to me. Last thing on the directions said make a left after the Italian restaurant. So I'm driving an hour and a half up and down the road, can't find the Italian restaurant. So I finally called the venue. I said, listen, I can't find the Italian restaurant. Can you at least give me the name of it? The guy on the other end of the line goes, oh, you're looking for the Italian restaurant? That's Domino's. Domino's Pizza is a fucking Italian restaurant. I don't think that's what Billy Joel had in mind when he wrote that beautiful song. But I finally get there, I had a little time to kill. I'm at the state fair, and I had a little time to kill, so I stopped at a booth there, and what they sell at this booth was fried butter. Fried butter is a thing in West Virginia. Now me, I'm trying to be a little bit healthy, so I'm just eating a regular stick of butter. Yeah. And there's these three gigantic guys, they're sitting around this booth, and they're shoveling fried butter in their mouths, and they don't like me, they don't like the skinny guy. They hear all their little comments that they're making to each other, they're all pointing at me. One of them goes, oh, would you look at Mr. Fitness over there? I'm Mr. Fitness in West Virginia. One of them goes, ah, look at him walking around all unassisted like. One of them points at me, he goes, who's he trying to impress eating those vegetables? I was eating a corn dog. Yeah. I'm Italian. Where's my Italians? Some Italians here? Nice. Beautiful. Yes. My mother and her four sisters, they're all 100% Italian. See, holidays are always really interesting. My mother always has Thanksgiving over the house every year. And every year my mother has Thanksgiving. My mother's sister Josephine comes over, my fat Aunt Josephine, comes over with this big giant ass that she has every year. And like, we can only eat the white meat because she only likes the dark meat. I call her Aunt Kardashian. Big fat ass and she loves the dark meat. It's endearing. She loves it. But that's cool. My family's cool though. Every year we have a big Italian family reunion in upstate New York. And every year, you know, we have the big centerpiece of any Italian family reunion. It's always the food. We eat a lot of food. We eat all day. So we got a little health conscious over the years. We make sure we get a little physical activity in after dinner. So we play the national sport of Italy, bocce ball. You think we burn 25,000 calories by rolling a little wooden ball 30 yards? But if you're over 50, you don't even stand up to do it. You just sit in a lawn chair. If you're not familiar with bocce ball, it's pretty intense. What you do is, you take a tiny little ball and you toss it ever so gently. And then you take a slightly bigger ball and you roll it to try to get it near the little ball. And then it gets, the physically intense part comes in, because then you gotta walk all the way over to those balls. Walk, don't jog. My uncle tried jogging once. He's not with us anymore. But you walk over, you gotta bend over, you gotta pick up the balls. Like it's a fucking workout. Like, this is body by bocce. That's what we do. Yeah. But every year's cool. Every year I have two uncles that run the bocce ball game. My Uncle Vinny and my Uncle Tuna. I call him Uncle Tuna because he's built like a tuna can. He's like 3 times wider than he is tall. Yeah, one of those funny guys. But the two of them are hilarious together. Every time we play. The last time we played, my Uncle Vinny was getting ready to take a shot. And he was measuring the wind, he's measuring the angle, he's taking forever to take his shot. Uncle Tuna goes, Vin, did you take your freaking shot already? You don't have all day. Uncle Vin goes, Tuna, my wife is right over there. She's watching me. I gotta make the perfect shot. Uncle Tuna goes, Vin, there ain't no fucking way you can hit her from all the way over here. doing a lot of crazy shit lately, though. My mother's doing a lot of crazy shit. About a week ago, I had to borrow $20 from my mother because I'm a comedian. And people think comedians make a lot of money because I'm on the road all the time. I do a lot of shows. I made $52 last week. It was only that much because I found $12 on the floor at one of my fucking shows. But no, I had to borrow $20 from my mother. She goes, Mike, just go in my purse. You'll find $20 in there. It's all yours. So I reach in her purse and I'm feeling around and I feel what feels like a small pistol. And I figured it was one of my nephew's toys because they were just over the house. My mother goes, Mike, be careful, that's loaded. I'm like, Mom, why are you walking around with a loaded pistol? And she looks at me and she just goes, rape. Now, do you know how unsettling it is knowing that my mother's out there raping people at gunpoint? It's sick. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm what you call a stay-at-home son. I'm not married, I'm Italian, so I still live at home. My mother's always like, Mike, when you get married, move out of the house. She has me as well, she's cooking my dinner, folding my laundry, and balancing my checkbook all at the same time. You're not getting rid of me, you enabler. But I am American, so I'm unemployed. Unemployment's awesome though, because you get that free check every week. You know, I got a lot done. I got my car detailed. I caught up on all my PDRs and shit. You know, you get a lot done. But like after a while, you get bored. You catch yourself doing some weird shit. Like, last Tuesday, I wrote a 4-page letter to Tropicana Orange Juice, just to let them know how much I enjoy their product. It's 4 pages front and back. You know what's weird? I wrote the letter out. I didn't even type it. Like, that's some serial killer shit. That's the kind of time I have on my hands. I am recently single. Recently single though. My nice girlfriend and I were together for 8 years. We're together for almost a decade. Everyone always thought we were going to get married because we were a cute couple. She was beautiful. She was tall and thin. We looked like the number 10. But I know why, like, I'm single. Like, I don't know how to talk to women that I'm in a relationship with. Like, one time she asked me, she's like, Mike, if we get married and I put on a lot of weight and let myself go, would you still love me? I said, of course I would love you. I love you unconditionally. I'd miss you, but I'd still love you. Now that I'm single, I have a lot of, I joined the gym because I'm back on the market. I joined Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is awesome because it's only $10 a month, so I never really ever have to go. Never obligated to go. Like Planet Fitness is like, their policy is you can't cancel over the phone. You have to go down there and cancel yourself. Because they know people like me are too lazy to go down there and cancel. So I just canceled my fucking debit card. All the way down there. I never got that mindset that people get in. Like, I gotta go to the gym for an hour a day, I gotta work out for an hour every day. You know, for example, you'll see an older guy outside riding a bicycle. You'd be like, oh, that guy's working out, he's trying to get into shape. I look at him just like, oh, I wonder how many DWIs that guy has. That guy needs to get his shit together. So now that I have a lot of time on my hands, I watch a lot of porn. A weird amount of porn. And you notice a lot of weird features that these porn sites have now. For example, like, they're all free, they're all instantly streamed to your phone. Like, when I was younger, we used to have to work for our porn. Like, you used to have to like hide these big bulky VHS tapes from your parents. You used to have to know a kid with like a weird uncle. That's the only way you were able to get porn. But now it's all instantly streamed to your phone, it's free. And they have all these keyword searches at the top, and you can search any kind of porn you're looking for, and thousands of videos will come up. But I'll notice sometimes I'll be a little drunk, and I'll come home, and I get very specific when I have a few drinks in me. They won't be able to find the kind of porn I'm looking for. So I get very specific. I went through my search history the next day. The things I look for, one of them that just said, chubby girls with small breasts. The last thing that I searched that night, all it said was brutal. Sick. Thank God, like when they can't find the porn, they send you a message that says, sorry, we can't find anything that meets your criteria. Might as well just say, sorry, sir, you're a sick fuck. The authorities are on their way. Thank God I'm borrowing my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I borrow my neighbor's Wi-Fi. He's not allowed near playgrounds anymore. The last weird feature about porn, though, all these free sites, though, is every video that you watch on YouPorn or XTube or RedTube, what have you. Every one of these videos has a share to Facebook option on the bottom of it. Because I can't tell you how many times I'm watching porn, I'm just like, oh, you know who else would enjoy this hardcore interracial gangbang? My friends and family. Guys, I've been Mike Keegan. Enjoy the rest of the show. You got a great one coming up. Thank you.